Welcome back, everyone. I'm Setharoth, and today we're diving into another episode of our Crusader Kings 2 Scrooge McDuck run. We're working on optimizing our economy so that we can make more money than kings and emperors, and then things get interesting. If you're new to the channel, feel free to like this video and subscribe. Those are the best ways to show me that I'm on the right track and creating content you guys enjoy. And without further ado, let's dive in. Let's see how bad it is. Okay, so we're going to continue 13. Okay, so that's actually getting pretty low. So we're going to have my son smooth over some relations a little bit. I know we were trying to usurp that guy's county, but you know, our economy isn't fully upgraded yet anyway, so let's not worry about that. Ooh, castle infrastructure. Alright, let's double check. He says we only have enough resources for one upgrade. I just want to make sure. Castle Town requires... so it requires Castle Walls 2 and Castle Infrastructure 2. Castle Walls 2 requires an improved keep. So I'm actually going to need both of these to be done, the keep and the Castle Infrastructure. So we're actually going to have to wait another 200 technology points to upgrade the keep to second level, and then we can bring our castles to the next level. Meanwhile, we're going to keep doing the castle wall upgrade that allows us to at least get to the first level of Castletown in the rest of my corresponding counties. And then we'll work on their corresponding cities. Oh, I think the eunuch just bit the dust. Was killed by rabble. Killed by rabble. That seems like, I don't know, that seems like a way you get rid of someone quietly. Right? They're just like, I don't know, just some people came out of the alley and beat him and left, and then we paid him off. I don't know. Okay, well, time for a new steward. So let's see. Let's go with Fortune Builder. Yeah, Fortune Builder should help. He can do taxes. Okay, my daughter needs a guardian, so I want to keep her Scottish, and I want to keep her diplomatic, which basically gives us two options, but I'm the Grey Eminence, so we're going to go with that. Let's go diving into the next one, next phase of our expansion. So we're almost to 400 again, and then we'll do another castle walls. Once all the castle walls are upgraded, then we'll do the castle towns. By then, hopefully we'll have enough points stocked up to get improved keeps, because then we can bring our economy up to the next level. Then we can start hitting potentially double digits and that kind of thing. Meanwhile, let's double check. Our Tanistry is in place. The guy we like is still in line for the throne. We can actually, I'm going to pause real quick and discuss this a little bit. When you bring up your centralization, that increases your demesne size, which we definitely want. Remember, our end goal is to have six counties under our control at all times, so that we have this entire duchy as our seat of power. So we're going to go ahead and click that over. And we might not be able to actually take that last demesne for a little while, because I had to put my stupid son in charge of that, because I wasn't able to get that as quickly as I wanted. And I forgot about that. Okay, so let's, you know what, for now we're going to cancel that, and instead we're going to boost city levies. We're going to create a much larger tax framework, and okay. And I'm presenting my liege in a favorable light, so I'm at least doing a good job there. Let's have a look-see. Okay, so now the city levies have been increased. And now is a good time to check with your vassals, because we want to make sure people still like you. Right? So despite the fact we have large city levies, which is -10, the mayor still likes me, I'm still making money. Now, I don't know why I'm not making any money from the baron. That's a little odd. But we are making money from the bishop. Wow, I've actually gotten so popular that the Pope is paling in comparison to me. And this is another baron that isn't giving me money. But, okay, so I'm getting money from mayors. Mayors are your cities, right? Barons are the ones maintaining your castles, I should say. Okay, so we have increased our income from cities. As long as we can make sure they still like us, we'll be good. But, yeah, that bumped us back up to 9 in the income department, so that will help. And, oh, we're past 400 again, so let's go ahead and just do another castle town. Slowly and surely we will get there. Let's have a look at this holy war, see how things are going for our beloved king. Ooh, he is getting his butt handed to him, I think. I have a new heir. Uh-oh. This is the challenge with Tanistry, because it's basically your entire family gets to vote and decide who's in charge next. So let's check. Is this the... Okay, this is the stupid son, which is going to be more complicated because his stewardship is crazy low and his wife has a hair lip. Nothing against hair lips, but that's kind of sad. Okay, so our main problem there is that... Well, I guess it could work out because remember, he owns Artois. We gave that up. So when he becomes king, he will have all 6. So it kind of unites the king, the dukedom. So we'll be back in control of all 6. But the problem is he might not have enough stewardship to actually maintain them. So either he will end up giving... We'll either have to give up a couple counties to the next heir and hope that that stays stable, or hope that we stay alive long enough to kick this over to medium centralization so that there's enough denizens. Maybe I should not have gotten ahead of myself. I should have upgraded the denizen first, but we shall see. Alright, my daughter is a glutton. Lovely. Okay, so let's try moderation and hope she makes good moderate choices, because gluttony can make you sick and fat, and I prefer to be healthy and fit. Alright, we're almost to 400 gold again, so we'll roll down another upgrade. Good news, my lord. It was incredible. Another sighting of the White Stag. Lock and load. Ooh, geez, that holy war is not going well. We're already at 56%. Uh-oh, someone died. Oh, wait, was that my crappy son? Was that the crappy son? The crappy son died. Wait, so who got the title? Uh-oh. Okay, so I have a new heir, which I think is the talented one? Yes, okay, so the skilled son, Duke Scourge the Just, has inherited County of Artois from Count Ronald Artois. Oh, okay, okay, this is... Okay, so I can't upgrade my Demazine because you can only do one legal upgrade every 10 years. So because of that, I can't change another law until 802. Oh, I'm going to have to do the same trick over again and give this guy another county. But, I mean, we're right locked in line for succession, so we should be okay if we just put him in charge and call it good. I mean, at least the good one is in charge, but he is stressed again. Why are all my guys stressed? He's a naive appeaser. Can't really tell what his lifestyle is, so I don't know. Okay, well, jeez. I mean, who do I have left after that? I'm gonna have to make him a family man when he gets control and just like mass produce chillins, because Tanistry isn't very good if you don't have any kin. Okay, so we've gathered our followers, our hunting dogs, going after the stag, and holy crap, we already have 600 gold. So let's do another upgrade. Castletown for the win. And we're still over 400, so we'll do another Castletown. And sure, I will take the humility, and I'm not worried about prestige right now. I'm more concerned about getting this economy up and going. So we'll do another Castletown's upgrade. And I am still representing my liege. Okay. Where are we at here? So we're at 676. Okay, doing my job. Alright, man, those holy wars, you gotta be careful with holy wars because A, the enemy can recruit massive reinforcements, and B, they can go on forever. Because remember, if you let's say I only own 2 countries, right? And I lose one in battle, that's gonna cost me like 30 or 40% towards them winning or losing, right? Because there's just a small amount that can be divvied up. When you get into a holy war between like kingdoms, each county that you take over is like 1%. So to get either side up to 100, it can take a long time and it can be super expensive. So be aware of that if you're diving into that kind of a challenge. Alright, my heir is actually making good on keeping King Carl happy, which is good because I didn't realize we dropped into the negative. But he's actually getting pretty up there. He's 52 now. So he'll probably be passing on soon. And that means his 13-year-old son would be taking over, who's kind of an idiot. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I've got a daughter. Oh no, this is the son that died. So this is his widow having a child. I think she's technically still... I think she still qualifies for the Tanistry. She does. Interesting. Okay, good to know. Alright, so we've finished the Castletown. We've got another upgrades on the way. You know what? Things are fairly quiet right now, so I think that's my courtier, not my child. Okay. Had to break up a fight between my daughter and another child. Ada's heart is filled with envy. Talked about kindness. So she's gone kind. Very good. And you know what? Let's crank this up to 5. Because we're almost to the point where we can finish up these upgrades. Castletown is done. Okay. And more technology. Okay, so if I can get 3 more of those tech dumps from my Spymaster, I'll be able to get upgraded to the next level of economy. And that will swing things in our favor significantly. Okay, yeah, because I still cannot get the castle walls upgrade yet, which leaves us with Ghent, Castletown, castle walls. Okay, that one's fully upgraded. Ypern, I guess. What do you put between a Y and a P? I don't know. Castletown upgrade here is almost done. I'm going to welcome people to my lavish feast. Oh, right, the Hedge Knights. Pay for medication, send on their way. I think this one's castle walls. There we go. Okay. You'll notice there's a bit of lag now because the game is running at its full speed. If Matad is nowhere to be seen, you can always find him in the courtyard playing with swords. Yes, I would like to have family members that can fight because eventually crap hits the fan. Especially in this game. Especially in this game. Alright, I worry about what's going to happen when my king dies because he's getting old and his kid is very young. His heir, I should say. Okay, daughter is having a temper, so we're going to try and make her patient, and we don't know how that's going to happen. Let's go ahead and every couple... Oh, nice. Okay, 2 more. Come on, Spymaster. 2 more dumps, and we can take this to the next level. Meanwhile, let's just double check and make sure that I'm fully upgraded here. So we're going to switch to a steward who has better stewardship skills. We're going to double check the court. I'll have a look at the Spymaster, but he's obviously kicking butt. And we do not have a better diplomat either. Okay, so we're looking good. We have some extra titles to give away. One of them is commander, so we can go ahead and promote another commander. Now, we're actually very well liked, so let's look at our vassals here and see if there's anyone that we can goose. Alright, we got a mayor at 34. We can make him master of the hunt. That'll top him off to 39. Just trying to goose the ones that aren't quite as fans of me as I would like them to be. And just because I'm a traditionalist, I like the idea of making your High Almoner your religious figure. That just makes sense to me. Okay. Alright, so the West France Holy War has ended. King Carl lost. Now, losing a Holy War, I don't think you really... I mean, you lose some points. I think you lose some moral authority, and obviously you didn't win anything, but it still kind of is a break-even type situation. Although, in his case, if I remember correctly, our king is broke, and he was putting a lot of money into... Let's see what his situation is. Oh yeah, he is super in debt. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in our playthrough, you will note that the king is making 9.8 gold per month, and we are happily sitting on 10. We're making more money than our king, baby! Woo! It's gonna get even better. Okay, now I have condemned a man to die. Lovely. I'm not gonna give up an intrigue point, thank you very much, but I will go with charitable, thank you. And we're going out, man. I am so old and I am still going after... Man, I am 65 and I'm still going hunting. Yikes. I have some friends that are 65 in their 60s and they're not hunting. They're very stiff and they're not going out risking their lives on anything. So, oh, I forgot. We can pick a new ambition. Might as well go for King of Francia. It's not really in my immediate plans, but might be able to do something with that. Alright, so castle walls are ready. Ah, yes, another potion from this scary old lady. Although remember, the last potion actually did me some good. I don't remember exactly what benefit I got from it, but it was a pretty good buff. So, I'm already 65. I've got an heir in place that has decent stats. Okay, stewardship sucks, but, yeah, what the heck. Let's see what happens. You drink the potion down. Soon, you start to feel all queasy, and then you pass out. As you awake, you have a strong headache and no desire to continue your hunting expedition. The old crone has disappeared, and the guards don't seem to know how or where to. Ooh, I'm ill. Okay, so fertility, health, personal combat. Okay, hopefully it's just a cold. I returned to court, couldn't find the white stag. Oh well. We're almost to 400 gold though, so we'll whip out another Castletown upgrade soon. Illness has passed. Whew. Yeah, it would be very beneficial if I could live just a few more years and get that Damascene upgrade. I would need to hang in there another 4 years though. I'm already 65. I mean, lasting 70 years in a medieval environment? Whew! That's intense. So I'm hoping we can do that. My son is about to become very just, so we're going to go with that too. And castle walls are done. The Osnath Friesen Peasant Revolt for Friesland against King Karl the Black. Where is that? I mean, I keep expanding and I don't see, like, usually it's a red outline of some kind. Will it show me? Where is this guy? Oh, he's just, like, made an army, but he has no land. Okay, alright, whatever. I'm sure the king can stomp on your face. Alright, meanwhile, let's get a few more. Oh, there's another castle town we can do. Very nice. And a letter from... They want us to... This is the Duke of Trier. Wants us to fabricate a claim on the Kingdom of Middle Francia. No, thank you. If there's anyone going to be making fake claims, it's going to be me, and I'm going to be buying my way in. Thank you very much. Oh, crap. My body may be sapless and infirm, but my mind is healthy as ever. Who are you? Oh, of course. Jeez. Okay, so we're infirm. Infirm sucks. Alright, look at that. -3 on all stats. Fertility is toast. Health -1. Personal combat not happening. In other words... Oh, jeez. Look at that picture. You've got, like, the Reaper right there next to you. That's creepy. That's just creepy. Okay, here we go. So... I'm probably going to die soon, in which case this guy might not have enough stewardship to maintain 5 Damascenes. Although, alright, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, because according to Tanistry laws, if we can make sure that the next heir is solid, because this next kid's 14, he's almost 16, that's actually not a bad time. If we have to pass down more titles, like if I can only hold 4 counties, so I have to give up 2, and I give them to the next heir, that might work out. So we might be okay. Fingers crossed. Okay, sabotaged relations with Lord. Uh-oh. Okay, so for the first time, I failed to positively carry out the relations of my Lord, because I am an infirm. I mean, you're an invalid, and your mind is shattered, and you are soon to die. So, lovely. Oh geez, what just happened? Ruler unmarried. What is that? Weak claims can be pressed. Oh, interesting. So my wife, because she was a princess from Ithar Concha, I could actually press a claim and try to take Ithar Concha. I really don't have any desire to be messing around here in Ireland because, I mean, boats are good if there's a lot of micro to manage and direct all your troops and get them all loaded into boats and get them all dropped in the right place. I would much rather just build and expand here where everything is nice and close together. So we're not going to worry about that right now. In fact, I think we will close that one down if I can. Usually they give you an option to... There we go. Alright, so we're going to close that one down. However, I am unmarried, so my wife died before I did. Natural death. That's impressive. She actually made it to a natural death. That is so rare in this game. Okay, so I need it. I'm 66 years old. I'm drooling out the side of my mouth. I'm infirm, which I assume means I'm in bed with bedpans and needing all sorts of help, and this is before they even invented urinals, so I don't know what they're doing there. But I guess we'll just grab a young and vivacious courtier, preferably one that's not ambitious, because I'm really weak and vulnerable, and that seems like a bad idea. This, however, could work. Gregarious, kind, patient, decent diplomacy, high stewardship, and wants to get married. So I hope she's not expecting a lot on her wedding night. We'll put it that way. Okay, so the invitation was accepted, and you'll notice now I'm back up to 5 out of 5 on the Damascene, because when I was without my wife's stewardship bonuses, Your court, your wife, those stewardship bonuses are all added up and averaged out. So when you're without a wife, you don't have her extra stewardship to boast your skills, right? So now that I've remarried, oh, that's so sad. Oh, Middle Ages. Okay. Well, I guess she's kind of a gold digger, but when you're Scrooge, I mean, that's the best you can do once you break like 60. Come on, Scrooge. You're stubborn. You're strong. Stay in there just a couple more years so that I can get that Damascene upgrade and not have to worry about my heir not having the capacity to run everything. Okay, when the guests arrive, my son Matad is first to meet them. We're going to make him gregarious as well. We're almost to 400 gold for another upgrade. My marshal is doing a good job. Oh, jeez. My new wife is already pregnant. But that can't be right, can it? I don't know. I mean, I'm a 66-year-old. I'm infirm. Like, really? I highly doubt that there was any... I have a negative 30% fertility. Like, the odds of that child being mine... Oh, I don't even want to think about that. Okay, so doubt besets me. Let's see. I think we'll hire someone to find out if she was... oh, man, that is a good face for an infirm, cruel... vindictive. I know. I don't have... Well, I guess I am cynical, but I'm not cruel or vindictive. I'm a little lustful. That might have been it. Oh, 66 years old, infirm, and still putting out, apparently. Okay, let's see what we got here. The maid I hired to gain my wife's confidence has not found anything at all suspicious about the pregnancy. So, I think that's a relief. Kudos to the 67-year-old who's infirm and bedridden and still somehow managed to get his 23-year-old wife pregnant. Welcome to the Middle Ages. Either that or Wall Street. Alright, the pregnancy has caused my wife to develop unusual tastes. I have no problem putting in a little extra cash for her to be taken care of. You can also shortchange her a little bit and just give her quail's foot or a hare's head. Wow, there's some really weird... Well, first off, my wife's vegan, so I doubt that her tastes when she's pregnant are going to include a quail's leg, a hare's head, or a fish's eye, but we'll see. Okay, so she'll get all she wants and more. We're going to make sure she's well-fed and content and happy, and the key is that I'm getting as many heirs as I can so that this tanistry fills up. You want as many options as possible so that even when there are assassinations and wars going wrong and smallpox epidemics, when the plague hits, you have enough members remaining for your dynasty to actually survive. Okay, so the pregnancy has made Silvana much more talkative and cheerful. So let's see. Unfortunately, most scholars agree that a pregnant woman should spend as much time as possible resting to avoid giving birth to a sickly child. I think I'm going to let her chat and do her thing. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, we've got another... Is that another holy war? That is another holy war. Oh, this is theirs. Ooh, they're coming after Navarra. Okay, I stopped. Okay, so in this case, I kind of vote almost... I almost vote for the Umayyad because we came in and took their stuff and now they just want it back. Like, if they win, they're just going to get the status quo anyway, which I guess is fine. Alright, so a good tradition to have gossips around a pregnant woman to keep her calm and distracted. As her husband, it's my duty to provide her with that support. I have no problem paying 10 gold to boost my wife's health by 0.75. I know it doesn't sound like much, but I think each character only has like 3 or 4 health to begin with, so 0.75 is pretty sizable. I'm still going hunting. Am I still infirm? I am still infirm. What are they doing? Are they strapping me to the saddle? And then just like... or maybe they just like roll me onto a broomstick that's shaped like a horse and just like jostle it around a little bit, and my old little mind thinks that I'm going hunting. I have no idea, but saddle the horses, whether it's a horse or a broom, I have no idea. Where am I? Who are these people? Oh, pretty colors. Oh geez, now what? Now I'm incapable. I am incapable and I'm infirm. Lovely. That's so not good. So, wow. Yeah, my fertility is now at negative 60%. Personal combat skill minus 100. Okay, so the end is nigh. I don't think I'm going to make it to 802. I really hope that my son, my heir, has enough stewardship with his wife to at least keep 5 counties. At least keep 5 counties. Come on. Blessings upon you and your house. I've been appointed as your regent. Okay, so learning opportunity. If you are incapable, you are so debilitated that you cannot rule. So your regent has to rule in your stead, which in my case has crappy stewardship, which limits my demesne size. But that, I have a feeling I'm not going to last much longer. So once I kick off, then we'll be back. Sigalis, your regent, seems to have given into her charitable nature and has been donating alms to the poor from your coffers. Worst of all, she's doing it in your name. Oh no. Okay, so I mean, 25 gold, that's not bad. You know, I mean, I've got a decent income. I'll be okay. I just, wow, that's a very charitable... It's like she's stocking up on my piety before I die. She must really care. You know, she wants me to go into the next life with as much good intentions as possible. So she's telling everyone that I'm the one paying the money and hoping God will turn a blind eye. I don't know. Okay. Matad McDuck is now of legal age and has become a flamboyant schemer. And his stats are okay, but nothing special. Okay, so we've got the Monophysite Faith Triumph. I have no idea who they are, and considering that I'm infirm, I got bigger problems. A son was born. Wow, I'm infirm. I'm incapable. A regent is running my kingdom for me, and I am still having children. Okay. Oh, guardian. Yeah, let's get a guardian for my daughter. Somehow, I don't think I'm going to be the one to be guardianing her. I don't know how you'd say that. Okay, but let's stick to the Scottish roots as much as we can. As a tradition, I'm happy for her. She's recovering well from her pregnancy. Very good. Okay, so I have failed to make the bishop like me. My heir did not do well in court. That's fine. I don't mind if a bishop is upset. I'm more worried if a king is upset. And let's kick the clock off again. Oh, we're at 400, so let's see if we can do another Castle Town upgrade at one of my... There we go. Let's see, I think we're almost done with these Castle Town upgrades. Yep, that one. Yapir is done. Ghent is done. I think this is the last one. Okay, that will be the last of the castle upgrades, and then we'll have a look at our economy and see how we're looking. I know our monthly balances are kind of bouncing from 7 and 10, but you have to remember that your populations in each county is fluctuating, and that's what the income's based off of. And it's also based on your stewardship skill, which, given that I am an incapable and infirm bump in a bed drooling like a gork, yeah, it's not very good. So once we switch over and get someone better in line, in charge, we should see our taxes kick up higher than where they were at before. Okay, so my son did manage to schmooze up to the king. Not good for bishops, but good for kings, which is helpful because apparently, oh yeah, refusing the guardianship, that ticked him off. But as you can see, we've managed to make just enough of a boost to keep us in the positive, which is what we want. Even now that pregnancy is over, my wife's cravings have yet to stop. Now she's getting fat. You know what? I think she can take care of herself because I'm an invalid that's about to kick off anyway. So I think we'll just let her bury her sorrows in food. Oh yeah, I haven't looked at the factions recently. Let's see how we're looking here. So there are two main factions trying to take over. Man, Carl's been busy. This is impressive. Most kings, when they expand this much, when the next heir kicks over, all those civil wars kick in and they just cut it to pieces. But man, we're at 800 AD and this thing is still huge. Like, kudos. Kudos. So we've got Prince Theodoric from Middle Francia and lowering crown authority in Middle Francia. Okay. But neither one of them really has gotten any firm footing, so we're doing good. Our king is doing good, and they just got a peace offer for their last little war. I'm gonna hold out. I'm not gonna hand out any more of my counties. I'm basically waiting for the Duke to time out. Alright, we're making the king like me, so that's something. At least I can die in his good graces. King Carl the Black now has an alliance with... Okay, I don't know why we're making alliances with little communities in Greece, but okay. Or in England, I should say. My loving wife will decide to do a better job serving as your regent. Ugh. Okay, let's see now. Wife stats. 13 stewardship, 10 diplomacy. Regent stats. Where is my regent? I don't think... Can I even pick a new regent? Oh. Okay, so I apparently when your regent is actually running things, you can't actually go in and change her because she's already in charge. Apparently my wife was not aware of that. So come on, just kick off. All this work to make him like fancy, right? To make him okay. We're gonna switch. We're going stewardship. Stress him out. Nope. I'm incapable. So there we go. All right, fantastic. Okay, so we have kicked off. All right, we managed to get out with the old and we're about to be in with the new, but unfortunately the new doesn't have enough stewardship to actually run our financial empire. So we've got some hurdles to jump over when we start into the next episode for sure. But before we jump ahead, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this kind of content. Also, let me know in the comments below what kind of succession rules have really worked for you. I've liked Tanistry, at least when you're starting off, because it's more likely that you're not going to die early or you just run out of kin or run out of children and then just have your dynasty cut short. But when I get further deep into the game, I tend to sometimes go elective monarchy or something like that. So let me know what works for you guys and what kind of tactics you'd like to see on my channel in the future. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care.